Hello, this is Richard Beach with Sonic State Amped, Sonic State's guitar channel, and today I have something very, very special to show you. It is this. This is our custom-made Taylor Soldibody electric guitar, handmade in America. So a bit of background as to how our Taylor custom Solidbody came into existence. The Sonic State team went over to Los Angeles this year to film the NAMM show in Anaheim, which is the biggest show on earth for people who like musical instruments, basically. And on the first day, we went up to the Taylor booth and checked out some of their new guitars. You'll also see that we've got a review of the T3 on our website as well. And got chatting to the guys at Taylor, and they were basically pretty keen for us to have a Taylor in the office that we could use when we're reviewing amps and pedals and anything to do with guitars. So yeah, they basically told us to go online, use their online configurator for the Solidbody, which basically means that you can go on there, choose your kind of, your perfect body, your perfect look, what pickup configuration you want in there. You can, basically choose between a range of kind of body styles as well. Gives you a running price tag of what your guitar is going to come to when you've finished. And even if you don't have the money to spend, it's nice to go on there and kind of dream up something that you might one day be able to afford. So I think what we should do is start with some clean sounds, switch through the pickups and show you what it sounds like, and then slowly get heavier and heavier. And I'm going to start on bridge. Now we've got middle and neck. So to tell you a little bit about the guitar, just in case you don't really know what's going on down here, we've got 3 of Taylor's HD humbuckers in there, and these are mini humbuckers. So you can get loads of different sizes and loads of different pickup options if you're building your own Taylor Solidbody guitar. And then we've just got a 5-way selector switch, so you've got bridge pickup, and then bridge and middle, middle and neck, and then just a volume knob and a tone knob. We'll show you how those react and how they work later on. And then the bridge is just basically the tremolo bridge that Taylor do. The strings don't go through the body, they slot in there. With the neck, it's just, well, basically if you could see the neck not bolted into the guitar, it's kind of jigsawed so that it slots in really nicely on the back, and then you've got one bolt there. Obviously beneath there you've got the springs for the tremolo. And then on the neck, we've got these mini abalone inlays that Taylor are quite famous for. Tuning pegs, pretty interesting. There's, when you feed it through the tuning pegs, these things on the back here bite so that you don't have to wind the string loads, which is quite useful. And then we've got a maple neck with a rosewood fretboard, which plays really, really nice actually. And another great thing that Taylor do is the loaded pickguard option. So what we've also got is another pickguard that we can just slot in really, really easily, which Rob is going to be showing you later because he's got his own pickup configuration. And so we've just got a bit of a heavier sound. The tone is very slightly rolled off, and now I'm on the bridge pickup, so here we go. And then bridge and middle. Now I've got the gain just a little bit higher, closer towards about 3 o'clock, and then brought the master down a little bit. Quite a nice tone actually. And then bridge and middle. And now I'm just going to make it over the top basically and see what it sounds like. I've got a feeling that the bridge might sound best on this setting. So that was bridge. Let's try bridge and neck. Again, it's getting bluesy, it's heading away from any sort of heavy tone. And finally, let's try neck. And I'm going to do some chugging, so here we go. So there you go, this is our custom Taylor Soldibody from the online configurator. Go and check it out. What's going to happen now is Rob is going to show you how to do the pickguard change, and he's going to show you what his pickups sound like.
All right, guys, we heard what Rich's pickguard configuration, which is 3 mini humbuckers, sounds like, and they sounded pretty cool. But I personally am a bit of a sucker for single coils. So what Taylor have also been very gracious in sending us is a preloaded pickguard. You can get these from their website. I'm not sure if they're on sale yet, but they're about $150 to $200 depending on which configuration you buy. This is obviously 3 single coils, so what I'm going to do now is show you how simple it is to change the 2 pickguards. We'll start by taking this one apart because this could be fun in itself. Now, as far as I'm aware from Taylor, what they've said is you take off the outside screws. Okay, once all the screws are out, you take the strings off. You can do it in either order, it doesn't really make much of a difference, but this should be relatively straightforward. You use Taylor's new cool little machine head locking system. But it should just pop out. Yeah, now as you can see, they've done a really nice job of this wiring setup. Now, even if you don't have a Taylor guitar, purchasing one of these things is really not a bad idea because you get all the Taylor quality components. You get what I'm hoping are going to be some really nice single coils, and I get the feeling they are based on what these sounded like. You can put them in anything. You don't have to leave them in the Taylor pickguard. So you can put them in your Strat pickguard, you can put them in your Tele pickguard, doesn't really make any difference. But it gives you all those really nice components, and for 150 bucks, it's a really good deal. Right, let's have a look, see how this is done. I believe we pull the earth wire out there. It's relatively straightforward. And then there's a Molex clip. There, that's it, done. Right, so there's Rich's pickguard. Fairly decent pots, a very nice switching system, and 3 tailor-made mini humbuckers. So now what we'll do is we will swap those for the original factory parts from Taylor. Right, so now we have a completely new Strat wired pickguard. Now, 3 single coils, again tailor-made, same pots, same, I believe it's Molex connector, and the earth pot has already been done, so we need to remove that one first. So that comes out of there. That one goes back in, very small hole there, and the jack socket is wired up there, and that is now wired in. So gone are the days of blinding yourself with solder and lovely, lovely fumes. The theory is that they line up perfect. So all we have to do is put the strings back on, and we've got a completely different guitar. The tone is going to be totally different, and hopefully we'll see what that sounds like in a minute. All right guys, we've restrung it. We've now got our single coils in ready to go. Please bear in mind that this whole pickguard assembly with pots and selector plate and everything costs $200. So yeah, it's going through some nice amps and a nice cab, but just. So that's neck pickup, fairly standard, full tone, full volume, bug rule on the amp, just for a clean sound. Neck or middle pickup sounds really quite nice. Bridge pickup with full tone and full gain, full volume kind of sounds a bit quacky, but that's because it's a single coil setup in a bridge. What we found playing around with this is that the more gain you add, the nicer these things sound. It's right, so we'll kill some of the master. Gain is now at about 1 o'clock. Master's at about kind of 9-ish. Again, neck pickup. Middle pickup, well, bridge and middle, just because we'll try that out. Really nice, I really like the combination of these two. There's a bit of popping going on, but we don't know what that's for. Middle pickup. And then bridge pickup, a bit more bite now because we've got the gain up. Okay, so let's try this thing. Bear in mind these are single coils, so we're not going to get a huge amount of gain out of them, nothing like the humbuckers, but let's see what... So, quite a bit more gain, obviously, because we got it on full tilt, but again, not as much as those mini humbuckers gave us. Neck pickup, well, bridge pickup, I beg your pardon. Sounds a bit unpleasant, not a lot of feedback, but when you kill the tone, well, this is what it sounds like with full. With the tone killed off, it just gives it a totally different character. It's just... It's a totally different guitar now, and it sounds, personally, I prefer this. This sounds really, really nice, because you can go from that really sparkly clean, with that little bit of compression that you get, to that full-blown, okay, yeah, it's not super high gain, it's not Gary Moore gain, but it's not bad. For $200, it's really not bad. So, okay, you don't have a Taylor Custom, fine. Go and get one of these pickguards, definitely.